Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Amber Tantog. If you are new here, hello and welcome. Currently 22 weeks pregnant, in the military, active duty. I'm just gonna vlog us going to the gym. We still have to wear masks, and if you're wondering why I'm still putting on lipstick, it just makes me feel nice. Other than that, for those who are curious or worried about me working out pregnant, first of all, I've already spoken to my doctor. I have been doing weightlifting for 12 years. I have been a part of sports for 20 years now, because you know, someone brand new could be watching my channel and like start, you know, yelling at me for no reason, projecting their anger on me. So you know, I've done my research. I'm not a stupid as I've been called before for working out. In fact, working out during pregnancy is very good for you and the baby, and it's also good to just stay active in general, regardless if you're pregnant or not, especially being in the military, because we have standards. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So
every time we touch, your hands are colder, colder. There's no beating coming from your wooden chest. Frozen grin, a mannequin. When I get closer, I can see the strings that underneath your vest. If you can cry real tears, then you're gonna cry them all for me. If you can feel real fears, then I'm gonna leave you shivering. I'm gonna make you, I'm gonna make you, I'm gonna make you, la 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 la. I'm gonna make you, I'm gonna make you, I'm gonna make you, la 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 la. Into a real boy, the big reveal boy. Gonna make you feel, boy, just like a real boy. Just like a real boy. Who's the one that turned your world to winter, winter? Who's the boy beneath the doll that wants to live? I can give you life with just a single whisper, show you what the meaning of a heartbeat is. If you can cry real tears, then you're gonna cry them all for me. If you can feel real fears, then I'm gonna leave you shivering. I'm gonna make you, I'm gonna make you, I'm gonna make you, la 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 la. I'm gonna make you, I'm gonna make you, I'm gonna make you, la 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 la. Into a real boy, the big reveal boy. Gonna make you feel, boy, just like a real boy. Just like a real boy.
You have chosen to seek professional assistance in understanding the art of human love. Step 1. Engage your partner in a series of increasingly intimate questions. Then, answer the same questions openly and truthfully. Step 2. Wait until an appropriate level of personal rapport has been achieved before participating in skin-on-skin contact. Step 3. Remain emotionally present during intercourse, periodically gazing into one another's eyes until the final moment of physical intimacy.
If you can cry real tears, then you're gonna cry them all for me. If you can feel real fears, then I'm gonna leave you shivering. I'm gonna make you, I'm gonna make you, I'm gonna make you, la 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 la. I'm gonna make you, I'm gonna make you, I'm
hold each other in a close embrace. Step 5. When the evening is complete, do not exit the building. I repeat, do not exit the building until the morning sun has risen.
Better.
My life, oh, I need you by my side, yeah. We can go somewhere to be alone on our own. If you want, I can show you just how much I need you in my life. Oh, I need you by my side, yeah. I need you in my life for one night.
One more, a thruster.
Oh,
Down,
one
up. Good. Hey guys, so I'm going to talk to you guys about how to modify some push-ups. If you haven't watched, I'm going to put this up so I don't get in trouble. If you haven't watched my YouTube video on how to do push-ups, go ahead and click right here or here, wherever it is. But right now I'm going to give some modifications, especially like if you're pregnant, you have a belly, and you can't, or you just can't do a normal push-up. I'm going to go through some variations to help you guys get push-ups and repetitions as well. So one huge thing a lot of people ask is, you know, oh, how do you get so many reps? How do you do it so quickly? Obviously, I've been doing this for a very long time. Second of all, I practiced it a lot. Honestly, repetition and just doing it is my biggest tip, because if you keep just putting it off and don't work on it, you're not going to get anything out of it. So the more progress you make, the more repetitions you do, your body will adapt to it. Before I left for basic training, I did a lot of push-ups, and in preparation, knowing that that was going to be the main source of, you know, the strength portion. So I am going to do a couple of variations for you guys and go ahead and work on those. So yeah, just letting you know, I am 24 weeks pregnant. My profile doesn't say that I'm opted out for PT. We're not really doing flight PT right now, we just do it on our own. So this is my way of showing you guys can still do anything, and even when you're pregnant like myself. This is my second child, so if you guys have any issues with that, go ahead and take it up with my doctor, because 1, I have experience, 2, I'm cleared to do it, and 3, I am also talking to my OBGYN. Nor is it really your business to critique people when 1, you're not qualified. So therefore, if you have issues with it, keep it to yourself. It's really simple. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the normal push-up. So just key points when you're doing your push-up. So make sure your fingers, your hands are gonna be right underneath your shoulders. It's never far out like this, never too forward. Just stack right over, so your wrists will be stacked underneath your shoulders. From here, you are gonna have a flat hand, and then you're gonna grab the floor like this. So like you're literally like grabbing onto the floor. So from here, you want to make sure your V is straight forward. You're bringing your elbows right into your sides. So just for reference, this is the difference between having it in versus having it out. So the difference between the two is when you're using you're pulling out your elbows like this, you're using more of your chest. Typically, you're going to be weaker in that area. If you pull in your arms like this and your elbows close to your sides, you are more stable, you are more centered, and your triceps are going to be a lot more stronger in that point. And when you're beginning to do this, it might feel uncomfortable. It means it's different. Doesn't mean that you can't do it. It just takes practice. So opposed to going out here, using more chest, opposed to pulling in your elbows to your sides, that's going to keep you centered, and you're going to use a stronger muscle. Typically, for women, our chest is weak because we don't really use our chest. So one more time, make sure that you aren't sticking your butt up or letting it flatten out like this. Just nice and tight. You're going to be on the balls of your feet on the back. Coming down, neutral head, and pushing up to the top. I personally never like to recommend doing the knee push-up or the girl push-up, which really doesn't make any sense, but if you ever have to, just make sure that you're tight, pressing your hips down, flat back, coming down and up. There are a lot of better variations to actually practice, keeping your hips up and your knees up off the ground. So these are a couple of different push-up variations that I like to teach to people. Okay, some variations you guys can do for to make your, like if you can't do like the regular push-up, so you can use a box, a barbell, anything, honestly, even a wall, to do your push-ups like up against. So basically you're going to do a regular push-up, just going to an inverted surface, making sure your hips are tight, not just pushing out right here and down. You're basically working your same technique for the regular push-ups on the floor. Like again, you can use this in any variation and any type of equipment, like a barbell. If you're using a barbell, make sure you're on the outside of the rack instead of inside, because if you're inside, you might push the barbell out and it might fly forward. So again, just gripping onto your barbell, hips forward, down. Especially if you are pregnant and you do not have push-ups on the regular, this might be the best for you on the barbell on top of the pull-up rig, just because your belly is able to go forward as opposed to the box. So again, you can get from the back, hips down. The more that you come out, the harder it's going to be. But I try to get the barbell right under my chest to press. So barbell to the chest, trust the barbell. Keeping your elbows in. You can also practice it on some kettlebells. So you're going to get them side by side, from here, coming down and up. You can also use dumbbells as well. Just make sure when you're using this, you don't push out on the dumbbell or barbell, because it's going to start rolling, you might hurt yourself.